Those are not security bodyguards of an individual. Yes.
These Satawu delegates from the Western Cape and Eastern Cape say they locked outside this meeting because they're part of 5 provinces facing disbandment for differing with Satawu boss Zenzo Mahlangu on a number of issues.
So we decided on our own that we will come here because we believe this is the Central Executive Committee that will take a decision about us, not him. That is why we are here. Now we are relying from comrades that are inside there to come and give us a report of what is happening now.
But Mahlangu says the Special Central Executive Committee meeting doesn't have powers to remove provincial leaders.
No. Whoever says that is highly mistaken. The CEC can't do that. Even if there was friction, it can't do that. Provincial office bearers are elected in the provinces. If there are issues with their leadership, it is done there.
Mahlangu says the purpose of the meeting is to replace Satawu's president, June Dube, Deputy Secretary Nicholas Mazia, and a 3rd office bearer who all resigned last year. It's no secret that Dube had become isolated from the union's top leadership for siding with those who questioned the disappearance of millions of rand from the union's coffers. But what came as a surprise was the sudden departure of Mazia, a close ally of Mahlangu.
I'm sure if there are greener pastures, people want to grow. There were never disagreements, as far as I know. I'm sure even if you look at his letter, there were no disagreements. We worked very well with him at all times. And indeed, we hope that he will do well in business. I know it's not an easy one, but sometimes they say fortune favors the brave, you know. I think he took a brave step. Where it's necessary, we will support him.
His resignation said that in the interest of keeping this organization united, I have decided to leave. Because if I would not have left, this organization would have another splinter. That is what he said. And in a resignation sent by Zenzo Mahlangu to provinces, he said that Mazia was going to business.
For some, the infighting and divisive leadership battles are reminiscent of the April 2015 tensions, which led to the brutal assassination of the union's Gauteng Provincial Secretary, Chris Nkosi.
I believe that when Chris died a day before his PEC, he had a report on an investment arm that we own as Satawu, that is controlled by one person, Zenzo Mahlangu. He is the group CEO, he is everything in that investment arm. And Chris was going to table that in his PEC, where he is accountable. Now, I don't know whether they will decide that I'm a liability, I talk too much or whatever, but I believe that's one of the reasons why I've been dismissed at the moment by Zenzo, as unconstitutional as it is. If that happens, it happens. When an evil document came out stating that a person holding Chris's position at the moment is the one that killed him, we called for a meeting to check as to what is the status of the investigation, because we don't want to sit with these rumors that are going around the provinces and the organization that one of our own killed one of our own. But all those requests have been in vain.
To this day, not a single person has been arrested for Nkosi's assassination.
It's a very painful one. I and the union were hoping by this time that matter will be settled. On the basis that if it's not settled, the possibility of it reoccurring does exist generally.
Mahlangu says he's been communicating with the police and has been informed that investigations are at a sensitive stage. Johannesburg.